Yo, yo, Tony D. Have a short box shuffle for you. It's a good one. I think at one point, when I was reorganizing my collection, I have a few boxes labeled reorg ones, and it was anything that was a one, I stuck it in there. And I don't know, I thought there was at that time, this is years ago, my speculating meter was pegged, and I just thought, hey, if it's a one, there should be some kind of value there or whatever. So I kind of regret doing that because I really like to keep them in the series that they're in, but the benefit is for you guys now. Let's look at the ones. Nailbiter. Totally enjoyed this series. What can you say? We have the darkness. Die, Die, Die. This was a great series too. I do have the issue where it's the first appearance of Grogu. That, I may put that on the screen, that double page with all the aliens. That was fantastic. Everything's on there. You even go back to the 80s with some movies like Critters. It's fantastic. Postal, #1, did not resonate with me fully. Don't know why. I think there, if I remember correctly, there may have been a little bit there, but I didn't keep going. If you're into that, let me know. I'm curious. Justice League of America, Oklahoma map version. I just thought this was cool. So man, respect, giving my state some love. So I grabbed the Oklahoma one. I thought it was cool. Still is cool. Iron Man 1, Cantwell and Kofu. This one, I don't remember much. Yeah, I do. I remember some of it, reading it, but Alex Ross cover. He does some really great covers. And they just keep rebooting Iron Man. Actually, everybody. I wish they would stop. Legacy numbering. Let's fight, man. Let's get that going. Juggernaut #1. Totally dig the cover. And I like the Juggernaut. When I was younger, I totally loved super strong villains and superheroes. If you could get two super strongs fighting, speaking of super strong, it was on. I would want the book. But the Maestro. I think this was like a reboot attempt. Peter David, man, RIP, we just lost him. Yeah, somber moment. But we have his books to enjoy. Daredevil, One More Day. This was pretty good, man. I love these little Daredevil stories that they do. There's a bunch of them. They usually do not disappoint. She-Hulk, Immortal She-Hulk. I think they were trying to catch lightning in a bottle again with the whole Immortal Hulk, and it fell short. It didn't have the pop, but I'm going to be honest, I do like the muscly Hulk. I mean, it's a Hulk. It's different than your traditional Hulk, but that's cool. Embrace change. Batman, Kings of Fear, totally dig this. Kelly Jones. I believe he did pencils on it as well. Not just the cover. But yeah, my bus, shout out to Russ Alexander. He don't like the long ears. I want to do an experiment, get it in Adobe Photoshop and make the ears small and see how it goes. We will see. Astonishing Iceman. I went ahead and bought the first issue. Did not continue. It was pretty stale. A big part of this, in the 80s, they did a mini series, and your boy did not take care of his books, and it is ratty. Still have it. But Strike Force. Anytime these 90s books start making a resurgence, I'll get on it. I'll jump on them. What can I say, man? I'm a sucker for the 90s. Ron Thanagar War. Not really sure why I buy this. I'm not a huge outer space drama fan, but there's always characters that I wish they would do something more with, especially like Hawkman. But Shining Knight. Bought this because Grant Morrison wrote it. You know, name power goes a long way. Simone Bianchi. He is a great artist, but back then, believe it or not, I didn't like his stuff. Now, I do like it. Another Seven Soldiers. The Guardian, another character they could probably do more with. I wish they would. Justice League Incarnate. Who is Dr. Multiverse? I couldn't tell you because I don't remember. They're always, this was, I can't remember the year, but, 2021. But they're always trying to kick things off like that. Like, here's another Thanagar Holy War. So this is the Holy War. I can't even remember. It's not that good of a book when that impact isn't there, where you remember stuff. Majestic, #1. Just thought it would be interesting to see Soup fight that guy. Now, does he in this issue? I don't know. I think they're like buddies, like Tango and Cash. But anyways, Tales from the Unexpected, the Spectre. Always loved some Spectre stuff. Of course, that's got to be Magnolia. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's Magnolia. You got the M on the cover. So that's probably why I bought that. Dr. 13. May have to check that out. It's kind of cool revisiting some of these older books. The OMAC Project. I totally remember this. It was pretty interesting when it kicked off. And I don't know. I don't think the OMAC really exists anymore. New Challengers, #1. Dark Knight's Metal. Around this time, I think I was out of the game because of funds, but I kind of got on the tail end of the Dark Knights. But Milestone Returns. I just thought this would be cool to get into. You got Static X. You have some new stuff going on, and I like new stuff. Oh, Multiversity Guidebook. This one, I don't know, man. I think I just bought it because it said Multiversity on it, but it was a stinker. Vibe, #1. If you're a Vibe fan, let me know, because he is the unlikeliest hero. Yeah, it's the whole multiverse creating a hero, but I digress. Black Adam, #1, Year of the Villain. Yeah, I remember this Year of the Villain stuff. Ramita Jr. did the cover. That's a good cover. His covers now are different. They don't resonate with me as much as the older ones, especially the Amazing Spider-Man, the Hobgoblin trilogy. But, man, we just keep going. Year of the Villain, #1. Only 25 cents. Can you believe that? I'm totally in it when they showcase villains. It's, I don't know. I like it. We have Batgirl, #1. Cassandra Cain. She has cool power, like that whole predicting moves. I think that's cool. DC Vampires, 1A. This is the Tynion. That blows my mind, man. I didn't know he wrote this. First issue was really good. It's funny, man. Your boy did not stay on it for whatever reason. No clue. Villains United. I did dig this. When this stuff was all going on, I was all about it. I jumped on it. And it's okay. The Terra Titans. I thought this was cool too, with the having a polar opposite of our heroes, the Titans. So it was cool. DC Universe Zero, Grant Morrison, 50 cents. I think they were doing a lot of that stuff around that time period, but really gave me some George Perez vibes. Jeff Johns, all right, that's cool. That may be Perez. I don't know. I think he was still with us. I don't know, man. You never know. I might crack it open, check it out. The Kingdom, any resurgence, it's another thing, man, where the power of the original book just carries over, and man, I get on it. Shadow War Alpha. I remember a little bit about this. There was a lot of intrigue and mystery going on, but I didn't stick with it. If you did, let me know. I'm kind of interested in that one. Task Force Z. This was a 2021. I just didn't get into it. It's almost like they were capitalizing on the deceased type stuff. This is interesting. Futures End, new Suicide Squad. It is. I forget what they call those. Like you move it around and you see it different. It's funny how I don't know, but yeah, Suicide Squad. I believe that came out around 2014. The movie totally influenced a bunch of the comics movements, but yeah, we got Shazam #1. Yeah, I remember like grabbing that. I just thought it was cool with the lightning. At one point, early 2000s, I was totally into Shazam. Yeah, they were bringing back a character from Charleston, and I was just enamored by it. And it was so anything with Shazam, I was on it. But this series, man, just didn't do it. Your boy did not resonate. Deathstroke, love Deathstroke. He is kind of for me, I know he's not the same, but I like Deathstroke as a villain in DC, like I like Bullseye as a villain in Marvel. Now, they're both not psychotic, but they have interesting powers, and I'm totally into that. X from Dark Horse. Got the #1. I was interested. Didn't stick with it, but, I'm glad I have it. The Black Bat, Dynamite. Now, this was a period of time when Dynamite was doing a lot of bringing, I think this is an older character they just resurrected. They were doing a lot of that, and I was totally into it. I dig the old guard, and I'll buy it. Totally into it. Nightclub 1E. I believe this is a second printing. Yeah, second printing. Mark Miller. It was a good issue, but I just didn't, I don't know. I didn't stick with it for whatever reason. Suicide Squad, Most Wanted, #1. Totally dig this cover. It's pretty much why I bought it. But I do like Deadshot, and around that time, Deadshot was a little more active and cool. He's kind of been lost in the shuffle, but Faces of Evil, Deathstroke. Like the cover, man. I believe that's Scott Collins. He's a great artist, totally underrated. But the Faces of Evil one-shots, I got into it a little bit. It wasn't bad. Deathstroke again. I told you, do like me some Deathstroke. Tony Daniel, great covers. At this time, the New 52. A lot of new stuff was kicking off, like they always do. Daredevil 7, variant edition. So this got in here somehow, and we're going to go ahead and run with it. But that's what's cool about going through your stuff is you see something where it really shouldn't be, and you take care of it. Oh, this might be popular with some people. Spider-Verse, Spider-Man Noir. That's a good character. I believe the Netflix series really made that cool. Moon Knight, #1. This was a good Warren Ellis, man. Declan Shalvey, like, god dang, man, that's a good team up right there. I need to make a note of that real quick. That's another good thing about going through your books is, like, back then, I wasn't versed in the artists and the writers. I was just an innocent, buying books and reading, man, stacking them up. Now I'm a little different, and it's cool. The Punisher, #1. Love my Punisher. I didn't just buy this because it was a #1. It's a Punisher, so I got it. I'm pretty automatic on that guy. All-Star Batman. I really need to put this with his other buddies. And I thought the cover was cool. It's a good story. Gambit, #1. Totally forgot I had this. I may have to check that out on Comic Key Collector. I know it's not any type of first appearance, but I believe that's his first foray in a book. Maybe, I don't know. Deathstroke Rebirth, #1. This is before the New 52, I believe. And I bought it just because it's Deathstroke. Thunderbolts, #1. This was, I can't remember the year, but I did like the Thunderbolts at one point, and I don't know. It just didn't stick with me. I totally forgot I had this. This is stinking awesome. Rage Across Time. That is a killer cover. I'm gonna have to separate that bad boy. I bought it because of the cover. That was back when, yeah, they call it a sub cover, so I guess it's a variant. But this was back when variants weren't ruling the world, and this was, I don't know if it was before the Godzilla movies, like the modern movies, but I don't know. We'll keep going. Doom Patrol, number one. Love my Doom Patrol. Went ahead and got on that. And there is like it's like a sticker. It's interesting. Revolution. Um, yeah, this is interesting. I was talking to a guy at the comic shop about the Transformers melding with G.I. Joe. And I think that's what's going on here, I think. Yeah, it's just an older issue. I'm going to separate it, do some research. Van Helsing versus Frankenstein. How about this? Really, because the cover, it's pretty cool with the teeth. But I didn't stick with it. It's one of those, and that's 2 of 5. So it is not in its home. But we'll find its home. Spider-Man versus Sinister Six Ultimate. I don't really, man, I'm not remembering much about that. So obviously it wasn't anything crazy. Red Hood and the Outlaws Rebirth, number one. I was totally into it. When Jason Todd made it back, I was a fan. Cyborg Rebirth. Not a huge Cyborg fan, but for some reason, your boy got on it. Oh, this is a killer cover. Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps. This may have been just because the cover, but this was right around that time, I believe, with the whole Blackest Night. So it's cool. Batman Rebirth, number one. Cool cover. Like, yeah, like this is the Rebirth era. And I may have been, I don't think I was speculating. I was just wanting to get into some good stories and good artwork. This may be, I don't know. I think I have the first appearance of him. We shall see. Old Man Logan annual. So I would even put annuals in here if they were number one. Old Man Logan, though, is pretty cool. Got the old Punisher on there. We have number one, Spider-Man, 100th anniversary. I don't know if this is like a one-shot or I don't know. Sometimes these number ones get ridiculous. Remember, this was years ago I did this, so Superman Doomed, number one shot. So yeah, like a lot of one shots made it in here. Cool cover at least. Don't remember. I do remember this one. This one has not this issue exactly, but there is some Bullseye stuff. That was pretty interesting. He's like in an iron lung. Like he is beat up. Batman Eternal. Totally dig this cover. I believe that's Finch. And he was killing it back then. Still does. Tynion, man, that's crazy. Like I'm finding a lot of Tynion books that the reason why I'm like marking out for Tynion is because of World Tree. But we'll keep going. Deadpool's Secret Wars. I know I didn't keep going with this. It's played out, man. It's played out. Deadpool killing everyone. It's over for me. Captain Midnight. This is one of those, like the old school coming out, man. And it was $1. So I went for it. I remember this too. It wasn't it wasn't no good. Secret Wars, $20.99. Love the $20.99 universe. And went ahead and pulled the trigger. A lot of these I gotta reread, man. If you see something you know about, let me know so I'll reread it. Totally got this because of that. The Beyonder, I was a kid in the 80s, so the Beyonder he's there, man, in my timeline. So I thought that was cool, and that's why I got it. Boy, there was a lot going on with the Avengers back then. It was pretty crazy. Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes, #1. I don't know, man. I'm not a huge Robbie Reyes fan. I don't dislike Robbie Reyes, but it's like, man, you got to be on a motorcycle for me. But hey, Spider-Man, this is #17. Wrong box. Do like that cover, man. Elektra, she makes a good cover. Prowler, #1. I always was interested in the Prowler. I think it's just, I don't know. This is going to sound weird, but the colors of the suit. Interesting technological powers. I like science stuff like that. Spider-Man 2099, like I said, I love the 2099 universe. I believe this is Simone Bianchi cover. Yeah, back then, it just wasn't doing it for me, man. I don't know why. It's a weird thing how tastes change. Dark Avengers. Man, you know why I grabbed this. It's an homage cover. It's #11, so it is in the wrong home. But that's all right. I enjoy showing you guys it anyways. IDW, Transformers, Drift, Empire of Stone. All right. Not sure why, but I got that. Fantastic Four. I believe this was, I don't know if this is an actual issue or if it was like, I don't know. Can't remember what happened, so there you go. New Warriors, #1. This is another one, man. I'm just drawing a blank. Boom, Nightcrawler 1. Always liked my X-Men, man. Chris Claremont was doing the writing, so I got on that, man. Like, covered by, oh, wow. Yeah, Sam, he does a good, like, cartoonist type kid. I like those, man. Sinestro, Beware His Power. This one wasn't any good. I remember it, too. So, there you go. I remember stuff that don't resonate as well. Miracle Man. I was totally into this, especially for that horrific battle when, like, his opposite just goes crazy. Magneto, #1. Thought it was a cool cover. Can't tell you much about the inside. That's all right, man. Uncanny Avengers 1. I was totally into stuff like that. #18. This is weird. Not really 18. They have a 1, but they have a 018.now. Man, I hate it when they do stuff like that. Like, man, just stick with the legacy numbering. It's cool, man. Or just, like right here, 0.16 now. Like, totally do not dig that. Jonathan Hickman. Boom. Rags Morales. Man, there's some good names right there. This whole Avengers, at that time, totally loved the Incursion story arc where, yeah, that whole storyline, get into that. If not, like, get a trade or something. That's a great story. Uncanny X-Men 1. That's a good one by Greg Land. Not too big on him now, but love Sabretooth. Great villain. Boom, Squadron Supreme. This, when it first came out, I believe in the early 2000s, I would totally loved it. And I think they were trying to catch lightning in a bottle again, and I don't think it went that well. All New Ultimate. I think they were always trying to catch lightning in a bottle again with the Ultimate Universe, but they really screwed that up. Oh, man, we got an oldie in here. I bought this in Iceland, as a matter of fact, when I was in the military. Yeah, X-Men 2099. That's a good universe. Wouldn't want to live there, though. The Moon is Following Us. This is really modern and recent as all get out. I don't know, Daniel Warren Johnson, I picked it up, but man, it didn't resonate, so I just moved on. My guy Hunter at the comic shop recommended this for me. It's pretty cool. It's like a re-imaging of Lobo, but they got off that. He was too, I don't know. He was too boy bandish. Can't do that. Darkness in the Hulk, #1. That's great artwork. So yeah, these crossovers. Top Cow, I enjoyed Top Cow. Dude, totally love this. This is more of that old school stuff coming back, and Dynamite did a bunch of it. This red cover is sweet. Love it. Red Goblin totally didn't get into this. Yeah, not resonating, but that's a box of ones, short box shuffle, found some stuff I got to reorg and redo, but get the outro.